Kate, Joseph there mentioning that these things are often timed for the American public holidays. Has there been any reaction from there in the US?
Yes, everyone just getting ready for a holiday tomorrow for Independence Day. But Donald Trump got straight onto Twitter, his kind of favourite foreign policy tool of the moment, to an angry retort, a swift rebuke of North Korea, saying simply, does this guy have nothing better to do with his life, referring to the North Korean leader there, Kim Jong-un. He then went on to suggest that his allies in the region, Japan and South Korea, may be running out of patience with these tests. And then the third part of his double tweet on the matter was urging China to do more, saying it's time for them to put a heavy move on North Korea and end this nonsense once and for all. And it's interesting timing as well, because it was only around 24 hours ago that Donald Trump was on the telephone to the president of China, Xi Jinping, discussing the North Korea issue. And also he had a phone call last night with Prime Minister Abe of Japan. So this is a very hot topic for President Trump at the moment, and he'll be seeing all three of those leaders to talk about it further at the G20 summit in Germany at the end of this week.
Apart from talking to these other leaders and putting pressure in particular on China, does he have any other options?
Well, it's a very difficult situation. Clearly, he doesn't want to put too much pressure on Kim Jong-un, because we're unsure about what that would lead to. However, he seems to be increasingly frustrated and fed up with the lack of progress in this, and the fact that North Korea have now launched 11 missile tests so far this year. That is more in 1 year than Kim Jong-un's father did in 17 years. So certainly Donald Trump is getting fed up with this. What can he do? His main policy is to try to force China to do something. That hasn't got very far so far, but I think this tweet and a few actions in the last few days, including introducing some sanctions on a Chinese bank, sealing an arms deal with Taiwan, also sailing a US warship close to islands that are disputed in the South China Sea. All these actions are trying to put some pressure on China to do more. And also we know that Donald Trump has asked for military options to be drawn up for his consideration. But as I say, I think it's going to be one of the main topics of discussion for him when he meets the leaders of all those countries involved in Asia at the end of the week in Germany.